When I heard of Pahalgam and the tourism, you know what came to my mind? Bali. Bali 2002, Bali 2005. When we targeted specifically the terrorist infrastructure on the 7th of May, we made it very clear that this is, from our side, non-escalatory. We were focused, we were measured, we were very precise, and we also said that we are not targeting any military installations. We not only did not target them, we said this publicly. So non-escalation is what we had said in the beginning, and it dovetails into our priorities. Our priority is development. Our priority is to work for the growth of the people with the partners like Australia and other countries in the world. We are focused on that. When I heard of Pahalgam and the tourism, you know what came to my mind? Bali. Bali 2002, Bali 2005. Number of Australians had lost their lives over there. As for Pahalgam in 2023, this year, when the attack took place, I think on 23rd April, the Prime Minister, Honorable Anthony Albanese, who was in the midst of a very intense election campaign, it is significant enough for the Prime Minister of Australia to take out time and call Mr. Modi on 23rd, condemn the attack as a terrorist attack in no unequivocal term. The focus is marginal. I am sorry to say this. In many areas in the world, the focus is marginal. In fact, at many places, it's not even called a terrorist attack. It is called, and people in India don't understand this, that why those attacks are not called terrorist attacks, whereas some other attacks in the world are called terrorist attacks. They are sometimes called militant, they are sometimes called gun attacks, they are sometimes called incidents. Look, if there is a zero tolerance on terrorism, then there has to be no free pass to any terrorist. By no amount of imagination, no stretch of imagination, you can put India and Pakistan on the same nuclear pedestal for 4 reasons. One, India has a declared policy of no first use of nuclear weapons. Pakistan does not, which means it can use nuclear weapons when it wants. So we are, as it is, very responsible, very restrained. We will not use the nuclear weapons in the first instance. Second, Pakistan occupied those nuclear weapons through clandestine processes, and in that it spawned a network of proliferation of nuclear weapons and weapons of mass destruction, which has caused, by the way, serious challenges for the closest allies of Australia itself. Third, Pakistan, as I explained, has spawned cross-border terrorism against India under a nuclear shield. Launch a terrorist attack, retrieve to the shield. If India will not take action, but if it takes an action, then cry wolf and say war, and then world will be focused on the war, obviously. So this is obviously, India does not do this. Fourth, I told you Mr. Bhutto's statement, they will eat grass, but may have a bomb of their own. I don't want to say, with all due respect, I don't know what they are eating. But you can see from 1970s where India is and where Pakistan is. So please don't equate India and Pakistan in terms of their having nuclear weapons. We are a very, very responsible nuclear power. Even to these terrorist attacks, which were conducted on us, our response was very measured. There were obviously difficulties on our western side, and given that situation, I think it was a decision to postpone IPL for us for some time. I think perhaps a week. But I think that's a decision which the organizers will take. If Pakistan, look, I've told you, I've explained it, I think, that we are not interested in war. We are not interested in escalation. Our priority is development, our priority is economic growth, our priority is regional connectivity, our priority is to work ourselves with partners like Australia.
This doctrine has now been firmly established that if there is an act of terror committed by Pakistan, and we have reasonable evidence to believe that it's been masterminded from Pakistan, then India will exercise its right to strike at bases inside Pakistan, and it will not be deterred by Pakistan's nuclear threat. So the bluff of Pakistan's nuclear blackmail has been, if not called off, certainly set in abeyance. The American administration is new. They do not know the background of the case and what has happened in the past. So they're kind of starting fresh. The very fact that President Trump talked about this war having going on for 1,000 years shows that he really has very little knowledge of India-Pakistan relations and of the issues involved in Kashmir. So one hopes that as time passes, he will acquaint himself with these factors and with the developments. India-Pakistan relations will remain, if not tense, at a certain very low threshold level of tolerance. Because Pakistan has not had any change of heart inside it.